Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Football United TV. We are here today with Stephen and Talk MU, talking about very quickly and very briefly the Copa America that's happening right now, obviously in South America, if you didn't know your regions of the world. How are you doing, Stephen?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Like, loving the shirt.
Oh, yes. Look at that. S. Featley. Where's the TV, though?
Like, doing a whole big promo on my shirt now.
Good, mate. I just ordered some England shirts for myself as well. I can't wait to get them.
Really nice and comfortable, man. It's quite like
breezy, isn't it?
It's quite tight around the neck though, but it's nice and comfortable.
Good. I'm glad to hear you're comfortable, mate. Talk. How are you doing as well? Are you wearing a shirt? Yeah. Or are you too hot? Yeah. You in a vest?
All right. I'm wearing a shirt, mate.
No, you're vesting it up like that.
He's sitting there in his boxers. He's sitting there, he's sweating it out in his boxers.
we all like a bit of boxer play. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
wear boxers, mate.
In your boxers, watching Coronation Street with a cup of tea.
I don't know how anybody can be like moving about downstairs. No, everything has to be nicely controlled in its place. Can't be doing with all that, like wearing a pair of curtains. Man. No chance.
No
Shut
chance.
Up.
It's got to be. It's got to be shorts, mate. Jockey shorts, nice and tight.
So we're here to guys. We're here to talk about Copa America very quickly. We will be back with a new show, a continuous show on Monday, which usually would be Football United Airways, but with the summer break, we're giving it a break, and the same as Gunners from All Corners and United Across the Globe, just so we can focus on the Euros and the Copa America and the Olympics that are coming up as well. They will be back in the next 3 or 4 weeks, so don't hesitate. It will happen again. I wanted to quickly share with everybody pretty much what's going on in Copa America at the moment. And if I can just bring it up for you, let's have a look at the groups. Group A, we have Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Paraguay, and Uruguay. And Group B, we have Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and Venezuela. And of course, we've had a few games already. Sunday, I won't ever forget Sunday, mate. Oh my God, I wasn't even there when that was kicking off. I was somewhere else in the world. Brazil 3, Venezuela 0. And on Monday, there was Colombia versus Ecuador. That finished 1-0 to Colombia, and 1-1 between Argentina and Chile. And Tuesday already 3-1 Paraguay and Bolivia. And of course, we've got the rest of the games happen on Thursday. But let's have a look at teams. Teams. Or maybe should we look at actually let's look at fixtures, people. So we've got Group B on Thursday, Colombia and Venezuela, and then Friday we got Brazil versus Peru, and in Group A we got Chile versus Bolivia. Guys, I know the Euros are going on, so we're not really quite focused on what's happening in South America, and it's because of obviously coronavirus, the fact that we are joining these two tournaments together. But I mean, stepping outside of the Euros, because they're so fabulous right now. I know Portugal just won 3-0, Ronaldo 2 goals, brilliant. But what are you making of South America at the moment and the Copa America? Do you think Argentina can actually win it? Do you think Messi might pick up his first major honor for Argentina in his whole career? What do you think, Stephen?
I think he could. I mean, what the problem with Argentina, I've always found, is that they've got a great squad. The problem is they always think they have to. If they always think that without Messi they can't do anything. They need to stop thinking that Messi is the route to all their success, right? When they've had players like Aguero, I mean, like 2014 World Cup, even the media got involved with the whole final, like Messi versus Germany, when you've got Cambiasso, Mascherano, Mendy, Aguero, right? Di Maria, he's in that
I
Argentinian team
believe
as well.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, right. All those great players in our Argentinian team, and you're saying it's all down to Messi. It's Messi versus Germany. Get out of here. Right? You need to start playing as a team, not asking one guy to do the whole job. So that's the whole problem that of Argentina have suffered. It's probably why Messi has not won any major European, international honours, because they all focus on him, and it's not a one-man band.
Agreed. So I mean, looking at Portugal as well today. I mean, we'll talk about the Euros on Thursday with the next show, but it's similar, isn't it? Everybody focuses on Ronaldo, but at the end of the day, it's a team effort. You have to have the right team behind you. Do you think Messi has the right team behind him this time to be able to do it? Like you said, he has Di Maria, Aguero that are still there. They've got some new talent coming through as well. They're hoping to win it this year. I know it's held in, I think, a few places. I know Brazil are holding a few of the games. Yeah. Do you think that they have the team to help Messi talk?
Yeah, it's like what Stephen was saying about relying on too much on one player. Well, that's a bit right. They have to rely on him, don't they? You can't not sort of work the team towards him. But my money really is on Brazil. I watched their game when they beat was it Venezuela 3-0.
Yeah.
I watched some of that. And Brazil looked really decent. I know people will say it's Venezuela, but they looked really sharp and really like they were moving the ball quickly and doing things quickly. But yeah, in terms of Argentina, I just don't. Nah, I think it's going to. I don't know why people aren't like concentrating on Brazil.
Right. Well, maybe going to Brazil then. Talk. Why Brazil? And they've obviously got Peru on Friday, which is much later than the England game. So everybody, if you're watching the Euros and you're watching the England game, remember Brazil are on very shortly after. So what do you think, Stephen, mate? Do you think we should be focused on Brazil? Do you think it's their turn?
I think Brazil, they look a little bit like in transition a bit with their squad. Still a very good one, but they're bringing in young players while the old players come out as well. And I think they sometimes suffer a little bit the same way. It's all about Neymar as well, but I think that not as much as like Argentina do it, to be honest. But they obviously are going to be one of the favourites to win it, to be honest. And that, along with maybe Uruguay and Argentina, for me, from what I can remember.
Well, Stephen, you know a specific defender from Brazil. Is that correct? Arsenal?
Nah. Oh, Sideshow Bob.
No. The other one.
Sideshow Bob. Yeah, Sideshow Bob.
No.
Oh.
You got two.
Yeah. The Brazilian clown.
Oh God. Why? And do you think he could do better job for Brazil? I mean, looking at Lindelof as well last night in the Euros, he won man of the match. He'd probably never do that for Man United. You think Gabriel could do something for Brazil to help them out to maybe get this win in the Copa America?
I'd like to see in this. If I was going to watch it, Gabriel is the one to watch for me, because I'm always keeping an eye. I want to see how his development goes. Obviously, coming in, he's with our side the way it's been. It's not going to be an easy ride at Arsenal at the minute. So, but he's still got the potential to be a world-class defender for me. For me, he's got the potential. It's just see if Arsenal can unlock that. That's the problem. And whether we've got the staff, whether we've got the manager to, is another question.
That's a good question for you, Talk, straight away, straight on that.
But what's that then? Say that again.
Do you think Gabriel is someone to look forward to for Brazil in defence? And do you think that, I mean, not saying he's going to be the flair player, but do you think he'll play a little bit more better for Brazil because he's got a wide range of good players to work with?
That's a possibility, but we have to remember that these tournaments, and when you're playing for your national team, it's a world away from club football. So, it's like you just said, you hit the nail on the head. Lindelof getting man of the match. I mean, it tells you the story, doesn't it? So, I don't think you can't take any form in or bring any form out of a major competition like this. It's just a totally different animal. And I mean, what I will say is that they will learn. Whatever players play in these competitions learn, but I don't necessarily see them bringing anything back in their bag with them. To be fair.
Yeah, I agree that as well. I'm guessing Brazil is the host nation. It is indeed. This is where you could really do with Marley right now, isn't it? Big up to Marley as well. I hope you're okay, bro. He'll be back on.
Okay, man.
Yeah, same here. He'll be back on Monday though to talk about Copa America. Yeah, I mean, I've watched a few highlights. I watched one game recently. I'm very interested to see what happens. I know it's a different style of tournament from the Euros. There's only, if I'm correct, let me just make sure I'm correct. There are only 10 teams in the tournament. So the people that are missing are people like Nicaragua. Who else is missing on this? Actually, that's a very good point.
Honduras, was that South America?
Would that be? Yeah, would that Central America? Would you say Honduras or? I mean, Belize as well. They're not there. Obviously, it's a very small tournament, but they should hopefully one day push both continents together. Do you think, like maybe to make something there, like with America, Canada, Mexico, Jamaica, and Coco? Because I don't really have them. I think that'd be good to have them both together. I hope that does happen sometime. But
it's looking like the odds are stacked in favor of Brazil.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, Brazil and Argentina are obviously going to be one of the two of the favourites to win it. Right?
But Stephen, we don't talk about Uruguay a lot, and they do have quite a good team.
Yeah, they're underweight. Yeah, and they do have quite a good team, and that's the thing. I mean, people underrate. I mean, even underrated them in the World Cup as well. I'm not sure 2018, but 2014 they did. And I think we underrated them as well. Hence why we got knocked out in the group stage. But yeah, I think. I think that what was I trying to say is that Uruguay do have a good saying, and you've got to be wary of them. Got to be.
You have. Would you agree with that talk? I mean, like Uruguay were the first ever winners of the World Cup in 1930. I know they want the World Cup back in 2030, which would be around 100 years. Stephen, you got something on the background there? You naughty boy, you. Stephen.
I'm sorry, I was lost. I'm lost.
You got something on in the background, bro.
Nah, I've turned that up too much. Yeah, I turned it down now.
So Uruguay, Stephen, they won the World Cup in 1930. They want to get the World Cup back in 2030, I believe. I think England are trying to fight them off for that as well, or the UK.
Yeah, that means Uruguay will get it then. We won't get it.
More than likely, isn't it? Unfortunately, but I think in a good way as well. if it has been 100 years since they last held it, 100 years.
Yeah, maybe it's a good idea. We'll have the next one then.
I think.
I'd like
Listen,
to see
I think this is, you got to look at the size of it as well. Uruguay compared to Argentina and Colombia and Brazil. It's, it's difficult to get the same amount of talent. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be a long time before they do anything again.
Well, even Colombia talk. They have a decent-ish team. I mean, England faced them in the 2018 round of 16, got through on penalties.
This all goes down to like percentages. If you look at the Brazil players, and let's say you put each one of them at like 10%, okay, and then you look at the likes of Colombia and Uruguay, and you put their players at say 7 or maybe even 8%, but then you add that up over the squad, and there's a massive difference.
So you're seeing their talk. I don't know whether you can see the Brazilian team there. There's quite a lot of people that we are familiar with, like Roberto Firmino, Edison's there, Alexandro, Alisson. Bloody hell, the goalkeepers are immense. They should put one of them out and attack. Maybe Alisson. Neymar, Casemiro, Douglas Luiz, Fabinho, Ribeiro, Militao, Danilo, Marquinhos, Emerson, God bloody hell, Vinicius Jr., Richarlison, Thiago Silva, Gabriel Jesus, Fred's in there.
Oh, that means they'll lose.
Yeah, Everton, Philippe, and that's not a bad team really to look at. I mean, looking at the next World Cup stages as well, like this is a very young squad that could potentially do well in this Copa America. Would you say so?
Yeah, I think they'll do. I think they'll do well, but I think the main problem, and I think all Man United fans will agree with me, is Fred. Like he loves passing back into your own goal. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Man United?
Actually, have they got a picture of Fred? Because that looks like Gabriel Jesus to me in Fred's place.
Yeah, that's Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, he's
that bad.
There is no picture. I was going to say, he's got really handsome over the night, hasn't he, Fred?
Yeah.
It's
how you do after hours, isn't it?
I think they're gonna take some beating, to be honest. Brazil, especially the further they get into the competition, they'll take some beating.
So it says here, after 30 years playing the Cup outside their country, Brazil once again hosted the tournament in 2019. Despite the absence of one of its greatest references, such as Neymar, it manages to be crowned champion and obtain its 9th title in this competition. The last time they had accomplished this feat was at 2007 Copa America in Venezuela, featuring Robinho, the competition's top scorer, with 6 goals. With a consolidated squad that mixes youth and experience, the Canarina, with title at leadership, will go for its best performances with the aim of lifting the CONMEBOL Copa America 2021 and reaching her 10th trophy in the competition. So they have won it quite a lot there, Talk. 10 times, right? Or 9 times.
Yeah, that's right. I think Brazil are the team of South America. There's no you can't swerve that, unfortunately. No matter how much you like, like you want to see. I would love to see other teams do well in the World Cups and the championships, like Argentina and Colombia, Uruguay, etc. But we've seen some fantastic games between in the World Cups. I remember was it Brazil and Chile in 2000 and wait a minute, when was that then? 2014.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, 2014. And I was actually on that day. I was at a wedding, unfortunately, and I had to make my excuses to leave because I didn't want to be there all night because there was other games on. And on the way home, I remember listening to it in the car, and it just sounded like an absolutely fantastic game. Really did. So yeah, I would like to see some other teams do well, but like I say, I mean, Brazil have got some kind of special. I don't know. It's a. I don't even know what it is with Brazil, but they just have something special, you know, ingredient. Because if you look at what they've won compared to Argentina, and I think what are the population sizes between Argentina and Brazil? Are they quite similar?
Bloody hell. I mean, bloody hell. I wish I'd learnt my geography before this. All I know that talk is it says that the Argentine national team is the second most winner in the CONMEBOL Copa America with 14 titles in her history. The Albiceleste, I can't read that. Albiceleste always makes her fans vibrant, as she is always a candidate to win the continental tournament. In addition to the 14 trophies achieved, the Argentines have expressed and historical marks in the tournament. They are the biggest scorers with a total of 462 goals scored and have the biggest win with 12-0 against Ecuador in 1942. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, look at the population is massively different. Brazil is 211. Argentina is 45. So
there you go.
Double. This is where I think if Argentina had a bigger player pot to choose from, then they would no doubt, do more. And again, for the other smaller countries. But having said that, if let's just consider if you got a Pep Guardiola or a Jose Mourinho or a Jurgen Klopp to go to either Uruguay, Chile, or Argentina and manage one of these teams for a good few years, maybe you might see a different winner or a different favorite than Brazil. Maybe.
Could be possible. I mean, it's a good team. It's not as good as the Brazilian team. Would you think, Stephen? Looking at that, I mean,
yeah. But the thing is, you said about the pot, the choose from as well, is that I do feel with Argentina, some of their players, when they're learning their trade, they're trying to make it in football. They have more of a chance of making it in football if they go to Brazil rather than being in their home country of Argentina. So, because the league's bigger, the player, probably the facilities are better as well. So, for them, it's a better chance if they went to Brazil and try and make it there, and rather than Argentina. And because of that, Brazil gets a bigger pool because they get citizenships and stuff like that. So they have a chance to play for Brazil as well as playing for Argentina.
I think the one thing that Marley said to us as well, which sort of rang a bell to me, is Boca Juniors and River Plate are probably the two biggest clubs in South America, like out of the whole. But like, I think I agree with you, Stephen, that the Brazilian league with the scouts going over and trying to get players.
Yeah, I mean, most players come. You don't get a lot of scouts going to Argentina and split their players. You're more chance of them going to Brazil. So they're more likely want to get into Brazil and play Brazilian football. So they get a chance to get in to go to Europe because that's the main pool for them. So the biggest chance.
I agree with that. Let's have a look at maybe talk, and we'll ask you just have a look at probably the third favourites here, just to end off. Uruguay. So the national team of Uruguay is the biggest winner of the Copa America with 15 titles. The Celeste was the first winner of the tournament in 1916, and her last achievement of the title was accomplished in 2011 in the tournament that was played in Argentina, defeating Paraguay 3-0. Uruguay has only stopped participating in one of the 45 editions of the Copa America when in 1925 it decided not to attend the event in Argentina due to internal problems with its association. So let's have a look at the Uruguayan team here, Talk. You think they've got any chance here and making a bit of an upset between Brazil and Argentina?
But I mean, look, it's football's football, cup competitions. Bit of luck.
Of course.
You just never know. And I think, yeah, they have got some really good players in there. I mean, look, yeah. I mean, Luis Suarez, Ferran Torres,
Cavani, mate. Cavani talk. Come on.
yeah.
I don't know why
Yeah,
Steve.
I mean, he's
I
the
don't
only
know why.
one that turned up in the final, isn't it?
Yeah, he was. I don't know what Coates is doing there. It doesn't sound very Argentinian, Coates. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. But anyway,
Godin is very good for Uruguay. He's had a very good career
defender
at Uruguay. Yeah,
Valverde,
seriously.
Valverde.
I think wasn't it Godin the best player against England when we drew with them and then went to penalty shootout? He was like the one that I was like, get off the field. Like, you're doing really well defending. It's crazy.
When did we get to penalty shootout with them?
Huh?
When did we get to penalty shootout with them?
Say that again, Steve.
When did we get to penalty shootout with Uruguay?
It's not about Man United.
Okay.
No, yeah, sorry. Sorry. I was talking about Man United. Yeah, my bad. But no, I've seen Godin in World Cups where he has defended very well. Sorry, I was getting confused with Colombia.
Oh, yeah, that's why, because you're getting nightmares over Godin in a yellow shirt, aren't you?
Little bit.
Atletico.
He's Atletico, isn't he? Yeah. A yellow shirt.
You know what? Let's have it right. This team will have to be on it 100% each game if they've got any chance.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, if I was going to put money on, it's going to obviously go on Brazil. No doubt about it.
It's going to be in it. Let me shout out a few.
The teams are out, by the way.
What are the teams, mate? We might as well say it in here.
Benzema, Griezmann, Mbappe, Pogba, Kante, Rabiot, Pavard, Varane, and I couldn't see the other guy's name, but yeah, it's the 4-3-3.
That looks devastating.
I know, but you know what? I'm not going to write Germany off just simply because they are a machine. Whether they play well or not, they're a machine. And I think I'm expecting a proper ding dong game here. I really am.
I'm looking forward to it, mate. It's going to be a really good game. But to finish off, because we're nearly at the end now, we only wanted a quick intro. I just want to shout out a few comments here from that Cardiff City fan. Hey,
yo, Ryan, big up. If you're still watching, big up, Ryan.
Big up you all. Please smash the like, share, subscribe if you can. It means so much. David Trott, I really enjoyed Argentina versus Chile last night. Well, mate, tell us what you liked about it and what you felt. And if you have any information, then just please do share it along. Miss Molina, big up the panel. Big up, Miss Molina. Love you, mate.
Big up.
My channel was that work, man. Seriously.
Lauren's always on your channel. She's a big supporter of S Featley TV. Go tune into that too, which is starting very soon.
It's just that comment. I agree with Lauren. She's saying everybody is just expecting France to smash Germany. It's not happening. I agree with that. I don't think it's going to be a simple, because look at Germany. They're in the same setup: 4-3-3. Gnabry, Havertz, Muller, Kroos. Gosens, Hummels. Gunter, Rudiger.
Actually, she meant smoke, not smash, but it's okay. Same thing.
Is Gundogan playing?
I didn't see Gundogan in that setup unless I couldn't see who was hiding. But you know what? Yeah, I'm expecting a proper ding dong battle there. I agree with Lauren that it's not going to be a.
Got a win there. Everyone's got a winner.
Big up, Lauren. Please hit the subscribe if you can. Like, please help us out. We aren't going to be here for very long. We will do a very full, in-depth Copa America on Monday. We just wanted to update people on what's going on, because other than the Euros, there are things going on outside of internationals and internationals in other continents. Ticho says, "Hey lads, my channel got deleted for some reason."
What?
Ticho? What happened there, mate? Stupid stuff. Let us know, mate. Ticho. Sorry to hear that.
Ticho even. Listen, mate. They'll if it's been deleted by accident, they will give it. They'll reinstate it, mate. Because I don't think it's like permanently deleted.
No.
I think they'll bring it back for you if it's not a case of something that you've done.
Yeah, I agree with that. We got also
big up Solo,
one of the bros, Errol.
Big up Solo,
aka Solo 7, aka the Man
boss
United.
Man. The boss man.
The boss man. He's the boss. We're all just. He's the boss. All right. I'm no boss. Steven's the boss. Actually, Steven's the boss. Actually, I'm going to put Steven and Solo here.
Steven's the boss. Boss, can I have some time off, please, mate? I'm absolutely knackered.
There you go. Look, he's got TV on there. I didn't see the TV earlier. There you go. I got that completely wrong. I didn't see it because it was creased up, mate. I couldn't see the TV. It just said S Feetly. Yeah, I am blind. I know. I can only see it. I can only see at night, mate. I can only see at night. S Feetly TV. Please do go and check that out. France 3, Portugal. France 3, Paul Pogba to shine 1. Huh? He plays for France.
3-1. No. He's saying France 3-1 to win.
No, France 3-1, Paul Pogba to shine.
I get it now.
No,
I was
even Talk Man You specifically got that right.
I know.
Where's that clip? I'm gonna click that. Fucking hell, where is that?
You're not clipping shit, mate. The only things you're going to be clipping are your fingernails. Do not clip nothing.
I'm not clipping that. I'm clipping Talk Man You with specific statistics.
You can't say it. Not right. You can't.
Go on, say it. Go on, say it. There.
Specific statistics and certificates.
Oh, Ticho, mate, you're a part of this channel anyway, mate. Don't worry about that, man. Like we'll get that up and running again. We always do with everybody. We always do. Solo says, haha, you guys are the boss. Big up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. He's damn right. And not just to me, but to S Feetly TV and Talk. You got your own channel too as well, mate. You should always shout that out, mate. You never do. You never do.
I need to put some on. I need to do some stuff on it. It's just there waiting silently though. It's waiting.
And
Ticho says, do you guys have a Euro Fantasy League?
Yeah,
I do. I have one.
I don't.
I have one. Get that. Like, if you've got your team, right, go click on any one of my Euro 2020 videos. In the description below, there is the links to the league. So go and put it in there, right? If you've got your team. If you haven't got your team, then you're screwed anyway. £30 gift card for the winner.
Talk MU, please let us know when, and we will support with your lunch. What do you like for lunch? Talk.
Lunch. Well, it's funny you should mention food because as soon as you click that button and it goes to the outro, I'm going straight down to Tesco Express. I'm going to get myself some cream cakes and a few bits for the game. Boom.
It's very nice.
Big up Solo. Appreciate that, mate.
Big up Solo. I know Solo. It wasn't you. It was me that was doing that on purpose. He wrote it correctly. I was just joking.
Solo, let us know whenever you're if you're free at any point, and we'll get you on a watch along.
And Solo, I need to come on your channel soon as well because I'm over the heat stroke. I'm over the chest infection. I'm back and ready. I'm all good.
With man flu.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it was very bad though. Honestly, I was like in bed. I couldn't even move. So let's just, you know it, Stephen. Let's just have a little quick look then of the results. Like I say in Copa America, Group B, Brazil.
So I've got about 5 minutes. I've got less than 5 minutes, man.
Yes, we're ending it, Stephen. We're ending it now, bro. We're ending it now. Brazil 3. Cool. Venezuela 0. That was in Group B. That was on Sunday. Monday was Colombia versus Ecuador. That was 1-0 in Group B. Group A, Argentina 1, Chile 1. And in Group A on Tuesday today is Paraguay 3, Bolivia 0. And the weekend's fixtures are Colombia versus Venezuela in Group B, Brazil versus Peru in Group B, Chile versus Bolivia in Group A. Saturday, Argentina versus Uruguay. Everybody remember that one, Saturday the 19th of June. That should be a very good game. And on Sunday, we've got Venezuela versus Ecuador. And I will tell you about Mondays anyway, even though we're going to be on Monday talking about more Copa America. It's Colombia, Peru, and Uruguay and Chile on the same night. That's Monday the 21st. So that's pretty much it for us from here. There are the groups right in front of you. If you're not up to date with what's going on in Copa America, we are going to finish it off here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this very quick vlog. I want to shout out one more comment from Solo before we go on to social media aspects. Stephen definitely will be on your show no later than next week. Let me know what day you want me on, apart from Monday and Wednesday and Friday and Thursday and Tuesday, Sunday and Saturday. So if you've got a day for him, an 8th day.
Monday, Wednesday and Friday, is that what you meant?
I think you said fun day. Fun day? When is that? In between Monday and Sunday?
When you work it out, let me know.
Tuesday or Thursday.
Tuesday, Thursday. I can get you on Tuesday, Thursday, or even the weekend. Even the weekend. But Thursday, Thursday. I'm doing. Thursday. I'm doing. What am I doing Thursday? Shit. Holland versus Austria, 8 p.m. We can do that one.
There you go.
Or 5 p.m. Belgium versus Denmark. Oh no, because Charlie can't. Charlie's got to do that because I'm at he's at school at 2. So I don't know. I'll work it out. But definitely Holland versus Austria. Holland versus Austria.
Well, guys, let's do your social medias. Let's find out where everybody can find you. I think that's very important. Start off with you, Stephen, mate. Where can everybody find you and your lovely self?
You can find me on here. All right.
You need to turn around a little bit more. A little bit more, mate. A little bit more. Come on, do the whole thing. Come on. There we go. There we go. FBD TV.
Right.
Done it.
Football, F1, and Arsenal content, right? Also Euro 2020, right? Just causing absolute havoc, and loving the haters as well. So come and check us out. Like and subscribe. And if you're a hater, hit the dislike because you give us views anyway.
Yeah, good. Loving the fact that people are trying to troll you and not doing a very good job about it. You should probably do your own content and try and figure that shit out. Talk, where can we find you, mate?
Find me on Twitter at iTalkMU, SVT TV, the Man United Agenda, Football United TV, Dugout Daily, and Rich Sports. I nearly forgot. My Football Romance. Go and search that on YouTube.
Brilliant.
You might find it, you might not.
We'll find it, mate. If you put it down, we will find it. That's it. We're near enough at the 40 mark. Maybe one more comment quickly before we go. And it's from Solo as well. The love of my life, mate. Really top guy. Too much love, guys. No, never too much love, mate. No, never too much love in the world, mate. Always spread it. Always spread how you feel about people, mate. Because you saw what happened with
love.
Yeah.
Must be love. Nothing more, nothing less.
Love. Everyone wants to jump onto this France-Germany game, man. Seriously. I'm getting in.
It's going to be great. Well, I'm there. So come and tune in to me on SVT TV.
I might have to do a rotation system.
Oh, you sound like Gareth Southgate now.
Yeah.
But that's it. We're going to leave it now because Stephen's got to go live, and so have we. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in for this very quick vlog. We'll be back on Thursday to talk about the Euro 2020 championships, just under a week. see how you feel about how the week's gone. We'll be back on Monday with Copa America again, talking to you about how that's going. But until Thursday, go check out these guys and subscribe, share, like to everybody, and have a pleasant rest of your week. Take care, everybody.
Ciao.
Ciao.